Let's not overcomplicate things. This is the simplest and most effective explanation of smash factor on the internet.
Go in.
Right,
Boom.
right in the heart.
Big set here for Bryce Mooney. He wins, he's in. No pressure.
Make sure to stay until the end, because for Trackman, there's actually a fourth thing that can change your smash factor without you even knowing it. Smash factor is quite simply ball speed divided by club speed. It tells us how well or how poorly we hit the golf ball. Did we hit it on the toe? Did we hit it in the middle of the face? If you can improve your smash factor, you will greatly increase your distance and accuracy while playing golf. Now, real quickly, let's dive into what is a good smash factor and what are the three main things that you can do to help improve yours. So what is a good smash factor? Well, that's different for every club in your bag, because as the loft goes up, the smash factor goes down. But after all, this is the best channel on YouTube about all things driver related. So of course, this video, we're going to focus on smash factor for your driver. Now, when it comes to smash factor, it's also heavily dependent on what launch monitor are you using. Are you using a camera-based system like a GC Quad or a radar-based system like Trackman? The Trackman is such a popular name. For this video, we're going to focus on Trackman. Trackman smash factors can go all the way up to 1.51. I've even seen 1.52s in extreme scenarios. That's about as good as it gets in terms of smash factor on a Trackman with your driver. But stay till the end of this video, because I'm going to outline something that not enough people talk about and why maybe even a 1.47 is an outstanding smash factor on a Trackman machine. Now, if you're on a Trackman or a similar machine and you're seeing smash factors lower than this number with your driver, here are three of the biggest factors that you can focus on to help improve your smash factor. Now, the first thing to improve your smash factor is probably the most obvious. We all know we want to hit the ball right in the middle of the club face. The club is designed to have the most, we'll call spring effect, right in the middle of the club face. Other areas of the club face, like let's say the bottom, might have reinforcements of metal behind it, which allows the metal on the club face to flex less, which reduces that spring effect, which reduces ball speed and also smash factor. Now, if you're wondering, well, where am I hitting the ball on the club face? They make really cool stickers that you can put on here that will show you an imprint of where the impact was after you hit it. The second thing that impacts smash factor quite a bit is loft. This is an 8-degree driver. Some of us use 12 degrees. That is individual to your swing speeds, optimizing spin. So if you swing a 12-degree driver and then you switch to an 8-degree driver, the 8-degree will produce a higher smash factor, all things else considered equal, because it is a more direct impact at the golf ball. You can imagine that if I'm impacting the golf ball with 0 loft, that's going to produce a much higher ball speed and smash factor, versus if I have an extreme 45-degree loft here, it's more of a glancing blow. Now, there's static loft and dynamic loft. Static loft or stated loft is what it says on the club head. Dynamic loft is what the loft is delivered at impact. Sometimes we can de-loft or add loft with our hands and wrist in our swing that increases the loft. So if you're hitting it in the middle of the face and your equipment is all good, your driver's not broken, but smash factor is much lower than you think it should be, take a look at your swing. You might be adding too much loft at impact because of a swing flaw that you might have. And I will say the same holds true for swing path. If let's take a typical slicer of the golf ball. If you're swinging out to in for the same reason a ton of loft is a glancing blow, you're having a glancing blow out to in on the golf ball, that's going to produce less or a lower smash factor than if you swung perfectly straight down the line and hit it right at your target. Now, thirdly is equipment. Equipment plays such a big role in producing an optimal smash factor. One of the most popular things that we all know about is the golf ball. If you're hitting a range ball that is beat up, it's been used outside for a year, it's probably got cracks on the outside and on the inside, you can hit that as good as you possibly could, as perfectly as you possibly could, but that smash factor is going to be much lower than if you had a brand new Titleist Pro V1 or whatever golf ball you play with. The equipment plays a huge factor in that. On that note, make sure you're using a golf ball that has a compression that matches your swing speed. If the golf ball is way too soft and you swing way too fast, it's going to have sort of a tennis ball effect where it compresses too much and you lose efficiency at impact. Conversely, if you swing slower and you're using too firm of a golf ball, you won't have the optimal amount of compression at impact to produce the best ball speeds that you can with your given swing speed. One other thing that goes kind of unnoted in this realm is the weight of the club head. A heavier club head will produce higher ball speeds and higher smash factors, but it also will reduce your club head speed. So just because we have higher smash factors doesn't necessarily mean we have higher ball speeds, because we might have sacrificed too much club speed to achieve the higher smash factor. So vital to work with both a coach and a club fitter to make sure you have the optimal setup to get the most out of your swing and your equipment. Now, for that fourth and final piece that I teased about earlier, something with Trackman specifically that we don't talk about enough is how it reads club speed, which greatly impacts smash factor. Taken right off Trackman's website, I'll put a screenshot here. They have built the Trackman to read club speed data based off the geometric center of the club head. Now, roughly, that's about right here on the club head. We'll call it an inner third or inner quarter of the club head. You can imagine, because our swing is an arc, the toe will be traveling much faster at impact or right before impact than the geometric center. Because Trackman reads in 2-dimension and our club and our swing is obviously in 3-dimension, sometimes the Trackman will read club speed in the middle, sometimes on the toe, sometimes more on the heel. Now you can see, because we're changing a piece of that division formula for smash factor in the club speed that is reading, whether it's slower on the heel or faster on the toe, we are changing our smash factor even if the ball speed isn't changing. So I've seen countless people get frustrated because they feel like they're hitting the ball perfectly right in the middle of the club head, but smash factor is low. They're getting a 1.46 and they're thinking, man, I can't hit a golf ball better than that. Well, sometimes it's because the Trackman simply read the toe of the club and it stated a faster club speed than the geometric center. Therefore, your smash factor was reduced. Even though you did hit the ball absolutely perfect right in the middle, your smash factor might be a 1.4647 versus a 1.51 on the swing prior, because it read club speed where it usually does in the geometric center. Now, this is true of all radar-based launch monitors. That's how they read club speed. So you're going to see that smash factor variance. It's one reason, and you might have seen the sticker on my club here, it's one reason I like the GC Quad for my launch monitor, because the camera-based systems use a sticker such as this to read the club speed every swing. So you know that every single swing, that club head speed that you see the machine tell you and the smash factor was taken from the exact same spot of the club, swing to swing to swing.